And I have to adjust the camera again. Oh my god. What is up with the selfie sticks? Again, the selfie stick is back. Look at this. Hey. Anyway, I thought, what the heck? Since I'm home and it's too damn hot to go anywhere, I'm not even joking, guys. It's like a little over 100 degrees where I'm from. It's like the hottest it's been in a very long time right now. I am straight up dying. I'm kind of happy my house is semi-cooled. Mainly cooled. But anyway, mainly because all the blinds and shutters and all that is all shut. So there's like no light coming in the house. Barely any light. There's enough light for like typical seeing stuff. But yeah, barely enough lights coming in here. Which is why it's not as hot. But I went outside to, of course, walk my dog and all that shit. And it was like in the morning. It was already burning hot. It was like 80s when I went out in the morning. So it's like over 100 right now. I checked the weather and it's like not even, it's like death outside. It's literally death. I want to cook some eggs outside, but at the same time, I literally want to test out that egg theory. You could, if it's so hot, you could cook it on the ground. But it's so hot that I'm kind of scared that I will melt out there. So it's not happening. It's not gonna go. But anyway, I am doing a video of my thoughts on Legends of Tomorrow, like the entire first season. I wrote down some stuff that, you know, piqued my interest during the entire first season, including the season finale and the renewal and all that stuff, and also about a certain actor. But anyway, let's get started. Let's start with what happened the episode before the season finale, which was the end. Well, not really the end, because we kind of saw him in the finale, even though technically it wasn't him. But, Captain Cold's sacrifice. R.I.P. to Captain Cold. The episode before the season finale, Captain Cold decided to, you know, save his friend Mick Rory, aka Heatwave, and take his place and sacrifice himself in the destruction of the Oculus. And, a lot of us were heartbroken, especially a lot of people who, because of The Flash, and now even, especially with the Legends of Tomorrow, people grew to love Captain Cold, aka, Leonard Snart. I myself, I love the fact that, you know, they made him not goofy, they made him somewhat more darker and serious. And plus, I love the actor. Wentworth Miller is one of my favorite actors, especially in Prison Break. He was my favorite of all time. And I was so excited when I heard that he got casted on Flash to be Captain Cold, Leonard Snart. And I was even more happy to find out he was going to be joining the team for Legends of Tomorrow. And there were a lot of hints to it during the first season of Legends of Tomorrow about him with a possible romance with Sarah Lance, the White Canary herself, played by Katie Lotz. And I was excited about that, mainly because I was like, really? Wentworth Miller is playing another dude. You know, he's playing another character who falls for a girl named Sarah. You get what I'm saying, guys. If you've watched Prison Break, you will remember Wentworth Miller's character there, Michael Schofield. He fell for a woman named Sarah. It's happening again, guys. On Legends, his character's falling for a Sarah, which I think is hilarious. It was a funny little nod, in a way. I don't know if they intentionally made that happen. Like, I'm not sure if they intentionally made the whole, you know, Leonard Snart and Sarah Lance falling. Well, I don't know about Sarah's feelings, but, you know, Leonard Snart, like, interested in a woman named Sarah. I don't know if they did that on a little, you know, like, nod to his, Prison Break character for falling for a Sarah. But, if it is, good job. I caught that shit. Because it's funny. Come on. Michael Schofield from Prison Break, also played by Wentworth Miller, falls for a woman named Sarah. Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold, again played by Wentworth Miller. Wentworth Miller. Pretty much in a way tells us that he indeed fell for a woman named Sarah. Which I thought was pretty cool. But anyway, my thoughts on it is, I heard that despite the fact that he was killed in the second to last episode of season 1, Wentworth Miller did get a new contract. If I remember correctly, I'm summarizing it because I don't remember on the top of my head. But it's not the end of Captain Cold, apparently, because Wentworth Miller, even though Legends of Tomorrow got renewed for season 2, and Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold, will not be a permanent member on the team for season 2, because of course season 1 he died. They said that he's still making an appearance. He's gonna be like a prominent reoccurring character, right? And it's not just Legends of Tomorrow, the second season. He's apparently also gonna come back, have reoccurring appearances on The Flash, most likely season 3, because season 2 just ended. And so, when I heard that, I was like, okay, what's going on? And I also heard that Wentworth Miller got a new contract, which corresponds with his Prison Break thing, because the main reason why is because it's kind of conflicting with his schedule, because as you guys know, Prison Break has been renewed, and of course it's the return of Dominic and Wentworth's characters. Apparently, Wentworth's character in Prison Break, Michael Scofield, is not dead. Because you guys remember, we all thought he died, and then Sarah has his son, Michael's son and all that. The brother's obviously alive. But, like, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, holy shit, Michael Scofield is alive! And it makes sense, because Wentworth Miller is returning to Prison Break for the freaking reboot. And if he's returning, that means Michael obviously is going to be there, unless he's just going to be, like, flashbacks, right? So I was like, if it's just flashbacks, they wouldn't need Wentworth Miller that much. If he's just going to be there for, like, flashbacks. So, obviously, that meant Michael's alive in Prison Break. And because he's busy, shooting for Prison Break, he got a new contract, which states, that he's going to be he's going to be, not really heavily, but he's going to reoccur a lot on Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash, and possibly on other shows like Arrow, and possibly even Supergirl, because Supergirl was brought into CW, and the contract stated that he will make recurring appearances on Legends and Flash, and possibly any other CW DC show, which obviously includes Arrow, and now Supergirl, because she's been moved to CW. So that's pretty cool. Like, he's not a permanent member. He's not a main character anymore on Legends, and not a permanent member of the Wave Rider for the second season, but he apparently is going to be reoccurring, so I kind of am curious what they're going to do with that, because he obviously sacrificed his life in the first season, and yet he's going to make reoccurrences in season 2? If that's the case, are they going to go into different times where, Snart was there, alive and well, and all that stuff, back in time? I mean, they are time traveling, so maybe that's why they're going to see him a lot, but I'm really hoping that there's, like, this little loophole, like, he technically died right above where the freaking, waterfall of Oculus stuff, just right there. In my prediction, maybe, like, when he died, he dropped into the Oculus and got lost in time. That would be kind of cool, because it would make sense. He was right there with the Oculus when it exploded. So maybe the explosion knocked him into the time stream before the time stream thing got blown up to hell. You'll never know. So, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Wentworth Miller as Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold, on Legends and The Flash, and possibly Arrow and Supergirl. It'd be pretty cool. I mean, like, we all established that Supergirl is technically from another Earth, because Flash visited her. And, well, not really visited, he ended up there. But, it'd be cool if we saw, like, Supergirl's own variation of freaking Leonard Snart. It would be pretty funny, because remember, on The Flash, when they went to Earth 2, there was someone named Mayor Snart. There was a mayor named Snart in Central City on Earth 2. And I'm pretty damn sure that was Leonard Snart from Earth 2. Just saying. I know that there's another Snart, meaning his sister, but I'm pretty damn sure Leonard Snart is the one that's the Earth 2 mayor, which is pretty funny. So it'll be interesting to see, like, another Earth version of Captain Cold. It'd be really cool. Maybe he'll be like an actual metahuman in Supergirl's world. That'd be freaking cool, wouldn't it? But anyway, because, like, I only say that because in New 52, if I remember correctly, I haven't read much of New 52. Well, I read some things, but other characters I haven't really got into when it comes to New 52. But I heard from New 52 that Captain Cold is now literally a metahuman. Like, he literally has cold powers, kind of like Killer Frost. So, maybe they're gonna do that with him on Supergirl. That would be sick. But anyway, I really do hope that the Leonard Snart that we grew to love on Legends manages to find his way back to the team somehow. Not permanently, obviously, because they said that he's not going to be permanent on the Wave Rider for Season 2. But I do hope that he somehow lived, I don't know, maybe got lost in time stream, found his way back to them, because I feel so bad for Mick Rory, and I definitely feel bad for Sarah Lance, because she already lost her sister. She didn't even know about it until after Leonard Snart died. So it's like, her sister dies, she doesn't know about it, right? And then Leonard Snart sacrifices himself, and she's the last one to see his ass alive. And then, after Leonard's sacrifice, she finds out about her sister's death, and it's like, give the girl a break, give her love, man. Give her Captain Cold. Give her Captain Cold. She lost her sister, the least you could do is give her Leonard Snart, I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with Wentworth Miller, since he has that contract stating he's not gonna be a permanent member on Legends or Flash, but he'll be reoccurring. And I want to know how that's gonna happen with the whole time traveling thing. I'm only assuming that they're gonna go back in time where Leonard Snart never joined the team and all that stuff. But they said that he's also gonna be reoccurring on the Flash. But then again, looking at the Flash season finale, with what Barry did, it's actually possible that we will see Wentworth Miller again. I mean, not Wentworth Miller, sorry, see Leonard Snart again, because I'm going to talk about it in another video about the Flash season finale, but we all know, if you guys have seen it, I'm not going to spoil it on here. I'm most likely going to spoil it in the actual video when I talk about it. But, Barry did something that could pretty much rewrite everything. Well, not really rewrite, well, yeah, rewrite. It pretty much changes everything, and it makes me wonder what it's going to do with Captain Cold, Heat Wave. What's it gonna do to the other universes? What is it gonna do to the Flash team? We could pretty much predict what it's gonna do to Team Flash, but what Barry did, how's it going to affect Team Arrow, and how's it going to affect Team Legends? Especially considering Team Legends, they're time travelers. How's it going to affect them? And then we got Supergirl bringing into the mix, and I think that I don't know what's gonna affect them either. So, Barry, you fucked up. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Wentworth Miller in the CW DC universe. So, or in what people call the Berlanti universe, because, Berlanti. But anyway, Wentworth Miller, I freaking love you to death, and I'm looking forward to seeing reoccurrences of you on Legends and The Flash, and possibly Arrow and Supergirl. I don't know, maybe. But, I really love you as an actor. I'm damn glad that Prison Break's back. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I'm in love with Michael Scofield. And because I love you as an actor, Wentworth Miller, I fell in love with your characters, like, of course, Michael Scofield. I fell even more in love with the character Captain Cold. I wasn't really interested that much in Captain Cold, but you, Wentworth Miller, you made it your own, and you made me fall in love with the character. Hence why I cried when you sacrificed yourself. I cried even more when the last thing you did before you sacrificed your life, you got a kiss from Sarah. So I was like, no! I started to love the character, and I was starting to like the relationship you had with Sarah, and then you go, boom. Why? Wentworth Miller, why? But I'm happy you're coming back as Michael Scofield in Prison Break, and I look forward to seeing you reoccurring on Legends and Flash. So, this one's for you, Wentworth Miller. Hope to see you soon. Mwah.